And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. In this game, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Utah Jazz. With Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we've got David Aldridge reporting in from the sideline. Clark, the day has finally arrived for basketball fans. It's opening day of a brand new NBA regular season.
Nothing quite like the excitement of beginning the regular season, Kevin. It's one of my favorite days of the year, and this matchup here tonight should be a fun one.
Malone against Mitchell. Malone misses. Now Campbell. Pass to Richardson. Here's Campbell, guarded by Malone. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the teardrop. No good from Campbell. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for Utah. Always excited for starting out the new season right, and they find themselves playing against Minnesota. And the basket by Malone.
Such a talented shooting guard. I love whenever Malone looks to score inside, too.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Minnesota's head coach. I talked to Coach about Karl Malone and how he wants his team to guard him. He said it's not going to be easy trying to slow him down. I told our guys to make sure to crowd his space, make him feel us. We can't let him get into a rhythm offensively. Let's see if they're able to at least make him a little uncomfortable. Back to you, Kev.
Okay, David, thanks. And the Jazz with possession here after the basket by Minnesota. And there it is for him.
So sweet a release on Malone's jumper there. A flick of the wrist is all it is.
Richardson outside. To the left wing. Here's Campbell. Eaton grabs the miss.
He's a solid mid-range shooter, but just wasn't able to knock that one down.
Stockton outside. Back to Malone. Pass to Malone. Here's Eaton. Good, and the assist goes to Malone.
You can tell he scanned the whole floor and found the exact right guy to feed.
Richardson outside. Mitchell sets the screen for Richardson. Over to the left wing. And so the ball is out of bounds. Richardson touched it last.
Just not on the same page right there. Not sure what he was trying to do with that pass.
Utah leading by 4. Coach Fratello, they've been effective on the offensive end in this one.
Yeah, they've created good looks and made the most of them.
Now here's Edwards. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Stockton. Here's Malone. Lays it up and banks it in.
You gotta hit the weight room to compete with Malone. He put in the work to get that second chance bucket.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Richardson kicks it to West. Richardson outside. Over Stockton. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And he forced that shot. When the defense is this tight, you're better off passing out of it and looking for a better shot.
Malone is screen on West. On the wing, Malone. The wing jumper off target. Timberwolves trail by 6. Richardson kicks it to West. Pass to Mitchell. And here is Campbell. Can they get it? Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
everyone get loud and put your hands together for Gilmore, Minnesota answers.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. On the wing, Brown, covered by Brewer. Harper the pass to Murdoch. Lock at 6. Pass to Bailey. Brewer grabs the board.
You expect to get 2 points there. A little unlucky for them.
1:06 left here in the first quarter. Here's Corbin. Back to Richardson. Over Bailey. Here's Frank. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That was all hustle from him. Rewards himself with a score after fighting for that board.
Pass to Bailey. Misses from close range. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Campbell with it. Back to Richardson. To the paint. Here's Frank. Thrown back.
Nice job, and even better positioning defensively. Blocks like this really get him going.
Here's Stockton. No scoring in this one. Over Bennett. Drains it from 17 feet out.
Such a gifted offensive player. He can hurt you in a variety of ways. He's a headache for opposing defenses.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Jazz lead by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
At the defensive end is where they've really set the tone, making them work for everything.
And that's all you can do. Players are going to make shots. It's all about contesting as best you can.
Lucas is checked in for the Timberwolves.
First team foul. Substitution for your Timberwolves. Number 3, Melvin Lucas.
Now Bailey out left to the wing. Shot clock at 5. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Stockton's shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 4. Brooks down low. Pass to Corbin. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Screen by Longley. Nailed from three-point land. And the defending champion Chicago Bulls suffered only 2 playoff losses on their way to the title last season. Mike, can anyone slow them down?
They sure look tough. Michael Jordan, an all-star in each of his first 7 seasons. He's finally got his ring, and I don't think he's done yet.
But it was interesting to watch him work his way and the team's way from being in back of teams like Boston and now competing with the Pistons. It's a journey, isn't it?
It is, and it was Michael having to trust his teammates that eventually got them the ring.
Here's Brooks after the basket by Utah. Here's Benoit. Still scoreless. Stockton outside. Brown sets a screen for Stockton. It's hauled in by Frank. And it's Lucas with the ball for Minnesota. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
No room for error there because he threw it down with both hands.
Pretty smart. Yeah, with the score this close, you can't afford any mistakes.
Boy, a miss slam would have been deflating. Nice to see him finish it off.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Karl Malone's checked in for the Jazz. And here's Stockton. On the wing, Malone. Back to Stockton. Brown with a screen on Richardson. Here's Stockton. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
You gotta love Stockton doing his thing in the pick and roll. He's a master at taking what's given to him.
Richardson outside. Brewer with the screen for Richardson. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Benoit.
A little bit of a heat check right there, rising up from way downtown.
And there was a time a shot like that would get you benched. Not these days.
Brown with the screen on Richardson. Stockton finds Brown. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Corbin passes to Richardson. At the elbow, it's Mitchell. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Beyond the arc. Richardson, no luck. Jazz leading by 3. Here's Benoit. Still yet to score. Here's Malone. Got a hand on it. Coach, they're ice cold in the offensive end.
Well, something has to change.
Mitchell, this is DeBrewer. And there's the call on Karl Malone. That is his first foul of the game. And the Timberwolves call time.
Timberwolves timeout call. It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Campbell's checked in. .149 left here in the second. West outside. Pass to Richardson. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Malone. Richardson, no luck.
You know, you got to feel for him. He just cannot seem to buy a bucket here.
Yeah, but he has to stop shooting. He's really hurting his team.
Malone looking around. Here's Bailey. The Jazz again can't hit it. Timberwolves trail by 3. West outside. Mitchell sets the screen for West. Richardson right side. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Coming to the floor for the Jazz, number 14, Eric Duerden.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Richardson. Brewer with the screen for Richardson. 6 on the shot clock. And Brewer with the stuff.
What a boost a finish like that can be.
Wow. Rocking the rim, making him pay, and smiling back the other way.
He had a bit of room and wanted to send a message in this close game.
Now here's Malone. Over West. Another shot, and Malone puts it in.
Few guys better inside than Karl Malone.
Campbell with it. And that one drops for him. Campbell's got his second basket of the game. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Jazz up 1. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Enzo Stockton will bring it up for the Jazz. It's a 1-point game, and that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Outside Edwards. pass to Malone. No good that time. Good D by Mitchell. Now Campbell. For the lead, and it's blocked.
And this is what Eaton does best. Such a forceful shot blocker.
Richardson against Stockton. Pass to Edwards. Malone sets the pick for Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Campbell, and the basket by Edwards. Edwards got the first points to start out the third quarter for Utah. And here is Campbell. To the inside. Brewer. Good. Brewer's got 6.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Stockton looking around. It's Edwards on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. Good on the bucket. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Boy, seeing Stockton work the pick and roll, that's the thing of beauty. So good at working passes around defenders in these sets.
Now here's Richardson. Scoreless thus far. To the left side wing. Campbell inside. Edwards there. Campbell kicks it to West. Over Malone. West can't hit. Utah leading by 3. Now here's Malone. Over West. Malone can't hit. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Brewer with the ball. Working on Malone. Basket counts. Brewer's got 4 points in the quarter.
I got to admit it, I'm a little biased towards the bigger guys that display that kind of shooting touch. Reminds me of my game.
Well, you had that in your game, didn't you, Clark?
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Jazz. They lead by 1. Malone left side. Connects on the 17-footer. Malone's got 6.
There's the finesse part of Malone's game. He's a good jump shooter off the catch.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for the Timberwolves dance team.
Brooks checked in for Richardson.
Timberwolves, number 1, Scott Brooks.
Brooks outside. The screen from Campbell. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Campbell. 6 to shoot. For the tie. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Utah leading by 3. Malone finds Stockton. Malone sets the pick for Stockton. Kicks it out to Malone. Puts it up from 17. Minnesota with the rebound. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Campbell.
2 minutes remaining in the foul. 2 minutes.
Brooks outside. Mitchell right side. Shoots over Malone. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
The defense willing to concede the mid-range. As the lesser of evils, it paid off there.
That's simply a gimme for a player of his caliber. I mean, the defense cannot allow that.
Minnesota with the ball, following the bucket by the Jazz. Mitchell right side. Oh, West in position and stolen by Malone. And now Utah, fast break. Stockton can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 5. West outside. Mitchell passes to Brooks. Pass to Campbell. 5 on the clock. They could use a bucket. And he hits the jump shot. Campbell's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Jazz leading by 3. Malone outside. On the wing, Stockton. Back to Malone. Cranes the 19-footer. Malone's got 8 points.
I think he's got to show more fight than that. Can't give up on the play once you get screened. You got to continue to fight through.
And coach is definitely going to be frustrated with that effort. Or lack of one, that is.
And they call an illegal screen.
You got to make sure that you're stationary and set when you're going to set a screen. Any kind of movement typically will draw the whistle.
Yeah, he made things easy for the ref right there. Clear offensive foul on the pick.
Jazz have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Here's Murdoch, still without a basket. To the middle. Here's Malone. Basket good. Malone's got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz.
And when he's getting his on offense, it usually results in a lead like this.
And so it's the Utah Jazz heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so Brooks will bring it up for Minnesota. Pass to Corbin. To the paint. Here's Frank. And he lays it straight in.
Boy, that pass there, on time, on point. Nice play.
Jazz leading by 5. Here's Murdoch. Here's Benoit. Clock at 6. Stockton outside. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Honestly, I have no idea what happened right there. That was wild.
Richardson with it. Screen by Longley. 6 on the shot clock. In the corner, it's Stockton. Pass to Bailey. Finished off by Bailey.
Dropping that hammer down, Bailey holds nothing back on that punch.
First team foul.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
At the line for
Taking advantage of what the defense is giving them, the mid-range, and they're happy to take it.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnovers, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
Brewer is checked in for the Timberwolves. Karl Malone's checked in for the Jazz. That free throw good from Bailey.
Long and lanky, Bailey uses that frame to his advantage in so many ways.
It's Richardson on the wing. Tries it from 9. Rebounded by Malone. Malone's got rebound number 5 here tonight. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Murdoch. Richardson covering. 4 on the clock. 3-pointer from Stockton. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Frank's got his 4th rebound in this one. Corbin passes to Richardson. Stolen by Stockton. Over in the corner, Brown. Pass to Malone. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Jazz lead by 10.
Malone just so hard to stop inside. Despite contact and good coverage, he blasts right through it.
Timeout called, Timberwolves.
Everyone get loud and put your hands together for your Minnesota dancers.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thank you, David. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Mitchell passes to West. Richardson outside. Inside. They swipe it. Edwards against Campbell. Edwards dishes to Stockton.
Minnesota foul. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Edwards. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Use the pick, get space. Easy, smart basketball.
Timberwolves trail by 12. It's Richardson on the wing. He's covered by Stockton. Now Richardson. 5 to shoot.
Utah foul. Mark Eaton. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Randy Brewer. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Brewer. Second free throw, no good. Jazz leading by 11. Edwards drives in. Mitchell rips down the rebound. The Timberwolves shooting the ball at 42%. West outside. Campbell up top. Edwards defending. Shoots from 14. Rebounded by Edwards. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. They played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points. Now here's Malone. And it misses.
He tried to use a fadeaway, get a little space. Not an easy shot to drain.
Richardson against Stockton. And here is Campbell. It misses. Well, Clark, they might want to milk the clock here.
Great time to slow it down and get a good shot.
Stockton outside. Malone, a screen on Richardson. Stockton outside. Puts it up from 15. Ah, the basket is good.
A really solid victory for them here tonight. They kept things simple, took what the defense gave them, and grabbed the win for the Jazz.
Coach Fratello, offensively, they looked sharp, and they took quality shots.
Yeah, they played for one another out there. Their selfless attitude is why their offense operated like a well-oiled machine.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Karl Malone.
Offensively, he was dialed in all night long. Scoring at will, it seemed, made the game look easy.
Now, here's Richardson. Left side, West. Campbell against Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Blue Edwards. First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for 2, Tony Campbell.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Campbell. And Campbell drills both of them. And this one looks just about done, Coach.
You just got to milk the clock and keep control of the ball. And the win is theirs.
A hard-earned win at that. Now here's Edwards. Stockton outside. It's tipped. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Off the glass. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Well, for the Jazz, they can just run out the clock. Stockton outside. So we see the Jazz get the win here. Clark, what a fantastic performance on the road.
Yeah, you certainly savor these types of wins. Never easy winning on the road.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our 2K team. This is Kevin Harlan signing off. See you next time.